Hello, and welcome to the first video of the HU3.EXE event, showcasing Isolated Nightmares. My name is Jed Rhodes, and I'm one of the staff leading on the games design project here at the Goodwin Development Trust. Whether you're watching this video independently on YouTube after the event, or watching it as part of the live discussion going on our Discord, we're glad to have you here, and we're excited to showcase the incredible work being done by our learners and staff. Goodwin's Games Design Sessions, run as a collaboration between the Do It project funded by YEI and the Youth Arts Takeover project funded by Arts Council, started in 2019. There is currently one complete game project created by learners and staff called Underhull, and our second game, Isolated Nightmares, is well underway.
Well, from my point of view, it hasn't been a part of the employability program since its inception, although it has been around a long time. One of the things that you might find strange is why we're doing games design to help people get jobs. But actually, it's one of those really cool tools that we've learned to really use. For us, it's been amazing over lockdown. It's been an online space that people can get some work experience. A lot of places haven't been able to offer that. So, but from my understanding of how it's all started, so we were finding lots of young people who were interested in games. They were stuck indoors, they were playing video games, maybe a little bit unsure what it is they wanted to do for a job or career or any of those sort of serious things. But they did love games, and they were spending a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of skill, developing their abilities and playing games and socializing with people on it. So we've always responded on the Do It project, kind of supply and demand. What is it that people are asking for? Let's try and plug them into it. Let's try to respond, be reactive to what people are saying and their experiences.
When my first interaction with game design at Goodwin, I was a learner at the time on the project. It was interesting, these different bits. I had never seen RPG Maker. I'd never worked with any of it. To be fair, at the time, it wasn't my bag. Just wasn't. There were different aspects that seemed interesting. I enjoyed video games, but apparently development wasn't one of my interests at the time.
Learners on the Games Design project work on a variety of different arenas. They have created brand new artwork, written the story of the games, and worked on creating exciting enemies for players to fight against. But to the casual viewer, it might seem a little odd for an employability project to be working on designing video games. That superficial oddness, however, gives way under scrutiny. And as this event, and the series of videos associated with it, will hopefully prove, this project is actually incredibly important for employability. For myself, I feel as though video games design is a nexus point, if you will, of different skills coming together. By working together, our learners can come away with a host of transferable skills and experience, not just in working with teams, but working to deadlines or collaborating with others. But that's just my take. Here's what some of the staff and learners working on the project think.
Why is games design relevant in employability skills? So that's a good question, and actually it's one that we weren't too sure of at first as well. One of our aims at Goodwin is creativity. It's about expressing creativity. The main aim from me and my team is about employability. How do those two things connect, games design and employability? Well, let's break it down a little bit. Teamwork. Let's look through the 7 employability skills. We list off quite a few of them from, but teamwork being a big one. We've created a space where people can work online in different teams: story, programming, research, music, arts team. There's all sorts of different departments effectively that we've created in this games design as it's developed. But in its brass tack, it's sort of the bare basics of it. To develop employability skills on the Do It project, we are big believers that you just go and do stuff. Get doing.
Game design is, I think, it's our most popular session that we run at the moment, the learners do the most work out of sessions during it, so they're engaging even when they're not engaging with us. They're actually working on this project without us, and I think it's that because it gets people out of their shells in something that interests them. I think that's why it's most important. We're delivering what young people want. You know what I mean?
So in order to improve employability, to increase your chance of getting a job, find out what it is that you want to do. Sometimes the best way is just to do it, and you'll know from doing it or not whether or not it's something that's right for you. So, is everybody in our team going to go on and become games designers? Probably not. Well, most certainly not. Do they all want to? No. Is there opportunities there for those that do want to do that? Absolutely. We're working in collaboration with some game design companies and getting those experiences. But I think ultimately it's about developing those skills, whether they're social or professional, academic. Creating a platform where people can do that, show off what they've done. So we've had artists, musicians, programmers. We've had people overcoming anxieties, from being as part of this team, developing their confidence, developing social skills. We've had all sorts of reasons people join these groups. Sometimes it's just for fun. Remember, like fun? How does fun link with employability skills? Well, I mean, applying for jobs can be dull, and I lead an employability project, and I'm saying that, these things can be really tiring. If you're on universal credit, if you're on job seekers allowance, it can get really dull. It can really knock your confidence. It can really knock your belief in yourself. So having a little bit of fun, having a little bit of something to work towards and a project to work on can be really, it can actually, it can make a big difference. So, I mean, that's how it links with me. That's how employability and game design link is it links as much as you want it to. We've created it as a platform for people to develop those skills. But ultimately, for us, it was about having something that they could get hold of, so something that people could run with. You could do that with all sorts of things, whether that's a film, let's create a film together, people could do it themselves, or a piece of drama, or a music video that we've done before. There's all sorts of things that you can do to link with employability skills. For us, it's game design because it's reacting to that. To that want that people have got. Lots of people like games. It's perhaps the biggest industry in the world. It's not soon becoming that. It's one of the biggest industries in the world is game design. So yeah, that's how it is for us.
It's so much fun. It doesn't matter what kind of skill level you have, you learn on the way, and you're able to develop so many skills that you didn't know you have. And it is so much fun, and you don't have to worry, oh no, I can't do it. So, because we'll allow you to learn and progress, and you will come out such a better storyteller or programmer or musician or any other side of things. And it's just fun. It is fun to be able to work with so many different people from all different backgrounds to join and talk and make this amazing game that we have.
As you can see, some glowing words there. The next few videos in this series, we'll talk a little bit about the software we use, the way we write stories for our games design projects, the art we use to create those projects, and the music and sound effects that were created especially for Isolated Nightmares. We'll also have video content delivered by guest speakers in the industry and from related organisations. For now, though, we'll leave you with a special brief trailer to Isolated Nightmares, our game made in lockdown. Thank you for watching.